We are nearing the release of our next big DLC character for Smash, and while most of America was screaming for the long time needed duo of Banjo-Kazooie, I was already content knowing that not one, but 4 of the heroes from the Dragon Quest series were on their way to the Smash universe. But it did get me thinking about just why these particular heroes were chosen for the fight. Well, why not discuss it here and now and see what we can find out during Dragon Quest month. Let's get the obvious one out of the way. The Luminary, aka Hero 11, would no doubt be featured in the hero list, with his game being the most recent and the most fresh in people's minds, and with the upcoming version of Dragon Quest XI for Switch, there was no way the latest hero wouldn't make it into this roster. I think he's a good choice too. He's honestly a little more fleshed out than some of the other heroes, as well as more uniquely designed too. I'm glad to have the newest hero on our list. Next up is a bit of a fan favorite. With a lot of people agreeing that Dragon Quest IV might be the best Dragon Quest of all time, I'm sure many were happy to see the green-haired hero make the scene. With a one-of-a-kind story that separates the heroes into their own chapters, bringing them all together in a grand finale, this edition won the hearts of many Dragon Quest fans. But this particular hero also represents a brand new timeline. Being the first installment in the Zynthian trilogy, a new world was built with the debut of this character. Not to mention 4 holds a pretty unique design where Akira Toriyama's work is considered. I do hope they leave a skin slot open to maybe give us the girl variant of the hero. She has a great look and it's probably wishful thinking, but having some female representation wouldn't hurt. These reasons and more are why I felt this particular hero got chosen, and I think it's a great choice. Oh boy, here we go. I think people would have been upset if this hero somehow wasn't added, but I've got some speculation as to why this hero was chosen besides being a wonderful game. First off, a lot of people could probably point out 8 as a Dragon Quest character, more than some others at least. He was prominent in the PS2 scene, and for some it was the first Dragon Quest game they may have picked up. Maybe even if it was just to try the Final Fantasy XII demo. But this particular hero resonates with American and Japanese fans alike. It was an extremely likable game as well as a pretty colorful hero. He's definitely one of my top picks for sure. I also like to think that they picked him because he represents the transition to a 3D style. Dragon Quest VIII was their first major 3D game, and I like to think that holds a lot of value for him. Plus just the sheer fact that Dragon Quest VIII is phenomenal and probably one of my favorites. It's great, he's great, thank you for his inclusion. Like many others, I pretty much saw this one coming, but that didn't stop me from nearly falling out of my chair when they finally revealed the face we all know and love. Hero 3, aka Erdrick, aka Son of Ortega, whatever you want to call him, it doesn't matter. If you're even the slightest fan of Dragon Quest, you probably know this character in some way. He's the hero of legend, painted in obscurity and bathed in mystery, until Dragon Quest III, where we would finally meet this legendary hero. In which I mean we are him. Sorry, spoiler alert. If Dragon Quest was going to be added to Smash, then Erdrick would have to be included in some way, shape, or form. The fans love Erdrick. Square and Nintendo knew that, which was pretty well represented with how they saved him for the last reveal, even going so far as to kind of shadow his face before bringing him into the light. It was a fantastic presentation that I could go on and on about. Just great job, Nintendo. You did it. Needless to say, I'm so excited to see him included. Much like Hero 4, we could do with a female variant of Erdrick, which I'm sure is just wishful thinking, but who knows. I'm sure that people are happy enough to have Dragon Quest included in the first place. I think these 4 would have been the ones I would have chosen to be playable in the game. Honestly, I probably would have liked any of the heroes to make it, and there isn't much reason that any of them couldn't have been included, maybe save for 7 and 9 not meeting the height requirements of a base model. They're the shorter heroes for sure. But tell me what you think. Was there a particular hero you wanted to be in this one? Was your favorite make it in, or did it not? Do you know nothing about Dragon Quest and want to learn more? That's fine, pretty much how Fire Emblem worked. Let me know your answers down in the comments and tell me if you like this video. Hit that like button and subscribe. And as always, keep it practical.